one that's got a sting, and you got to wonder if that's going to be a momentum breaker, because the other half. The other half of Team Neon Blondes out here in a moment to face the Pink Dream. Alex Garcia, incredible history in her 5.5-year career that started in the Texas Wrestling Academy. Rudy Boy Gonzalez, Reality of Wrestling with Booker T, and has taken her all over the world. Multiple different organizations, and not just the United States, but Mexico, Japan, and we're talking top-notch organizations from AEW on down. Alex Garcia. Dani Moe, another athlete who has been throughout this country, so many top organizations, WWE and AEW. Gracia's popped up in Impact Wrestling before. Dani Moe is such a skilled athlete. Gymnast, record-holding gymnast, a dirt biker, an expert bowler, a collegiate pole vaulter, 10 feet 2 inches, if you're curious. Dani Moe has excelled in every athletic endeavor she's gotten into. Again, semifinal round matchup in the miniature tournament to crown the first ever Battleground Women's Champion. 2 semifinal round matches tonight, leading to the finals and a tournament champion crowned December 16th back here in the Battleground. I'm sure we'll have a lot more on that night as we move on. And I know Timothy Embler, our owner and promoter, is here tonight. He has promised a once-in-a-lifetime announcement. And from what I understand, it's something that's going to make all of these fans here live tonight very, very pleased, and can't wait to find out what that's going to be. Speculation has run rampant throughout the afternoon. Anytime Tim Embler's got a big announcement, we saw last time he announced the tribute to the Extreme going on, WrestleMania weekend 2024, Tajiri and Super Crazy reigniting their rivalry. But right now in the ring, it could be a newfound rivalry being ignited. Alex Garcia controlling that arm and wrist. Alex actually went to Texas A&M College for sports reporting, so she could potentially write the story on her own women's championship victory after December 16th if she gets past Dani Moe here tonight. Garcia likes girly things, pretty in pink, right? But don't mistake that and fall into some outdated stereotype and assume that means that she's weak or can't defend herself or not tough or can't withstand punishment, because none of those things are the case. And I think Garcia's biggest, most important weapon is the fact that a lot of people do underestimate her, and she is deceptively skilled at pretty much all aspects of the game. Garcia snaps off some arm drags, rapid fire, head of steam that time, drop kick nicely done. Garcia here quicker than Dani Moe, and enjoying her flowers here at the moment. Dani Moe with a go behind. Rear waist lock, looking for a mat return. Dani Moe maybe trying to simplify this matchup. And again, you got to wonder if Dani Moe has any space running in her head over Fasad's loss a moment ago, maybe Fasad's well-being, potential damage to the fingers, and that fall Fasad took off the ring apron on an unprotected floor. Dani Moe's got to block it all out right now. Garcia taking over. Dani Moe looking to charge in. Dani may be a hair quicker out of the two. And try to build off that momentum. Fasad and Dani, the Neon Blondes, love to string together offense. They love when that pendulum swings in their direction. Garcia has Dani trapped for the moment. Dani Moe scoring a big win over Holiday back at Legends Ever Die in the month of July. That really put Dani Moe on the map as a battleground competitor. We've seen her many times with Fasad, but showing that she's more than just a cheering section, much more. And by the end of the year, she could be a champion. Garcia now into the cover. Only a count of 2. Garcia's done a great job of grounding Dani Moe. And you keep Dani Moe in a neutralized position on the ground in a hold, she's not going to be able to do what she does best, and that's switch directions. That's catch you off guard. That's centrifugal motion that Dani Moe has perfected. And Garcia may have made a mistake there by creating some of that distance. But only for a moment could Dani Moe capitalize. Now down, sunset flip, driving up. Winner will, oh, look out. Dani Moe asserting herself. Winner of this matchup to meet the winner of Tasha Steelz and Holiday. Coming up later on in the broadcast. But can Dani Moe follow through? The lot's been taken out of her. It's been a back and forth game of chess. But it's Dani Moe opening up with strikes. Oh, the high kick, that rocked her. That rocked Garcia right in the side of the jaw. That could do it. No. Dani Moe, when she gets that pinpoint precision, that aim, she doesn't need a lot of strikes to do damage. Sometimes it only takes the right one to be the difference maker. Dani Moe now, handstand. Shades of Fasad we saw earlier, at least an attempt we saw from Fasad before the fingers got in the way as Dani Moe finds 2. Garcia, hand on the rope, breaks the count, perfectly legal. Crowd tore near the 2300 arena as Dani Moe looking fireman's carry, but Garcia counter shoulders down near fall. And that was close. Dani, caught unaware for a second. All the power into that clothesline, another near fall. You sense Garcia might be close. We're seeing that hard-hitting physicality that some opponents may overlook, may not expect. And now we're seeing the submission skill. We saw Fasad's hand compromised in the previous matchup. Garcia maybe looking to go home with Dani Moe's shoulder. Trying to contort. And again, back to the fingers and the wrist. I think this is gamesmanship. These are mind games. With Alex Garcia trying to force Dani Moe to think about Fasad's injuries and maybe replicate them. Wild swing and a miss. Dani Moe step ahead, looking to rally back before too much damage is done. Semi-final round matchup, inaugural Battleground Women's Championship Tournament. Caught Garcia flush. That kick to the midsection that caught her high. Dani Mo, look at TKO. Garcia landed awkwardly on her side, but able to get the shoulder up. Dani Mo looking to follow through on Garcia. Both these athletes are double tough. We've seen them showcased here on Title Match Network. The Ladies Night Out series, you can find it on demand right now. But someone will add to that legacy with a victory tonight and a trip to the finals. And Garcia, the elevated backcracker. Dani Mo lands at an awkward angle. And again, a split crowd. Garcia willing herself to her feet. Dani Mo out of sorts. It comes through with a boot scrape. Is Dani Mo done for? Hook of the leg, 2.5. The 2 counts keep getting longer. Dani Mo finding a way. And Dani Mo able to counter Garcia that time. Stay a step ahead of her opponent, but both athletes have had the toll taken on them. It's been high impact. It's been very physical. It's been strike heavy. And you can't necessarily go that pace and that style for very long. The body will catch up to you, racked with pain. Both athletes to the vertical base. Who gets the advantage? Dani Mo daring Garcia, hit me with your best shot, and standing her ground. Garcia getting the advantage briefly with the forearms. I might give advantage Garcia with the hands, advantage Dani Mo with the feet. Time will tell. Dani trying to stay a step ahead. Garcia, switching directions, comes down with a crossbody. Garcia may have taken a little bit out of herself on that exchange. Will this be the beginning of the end? Dani Mo counters. Dani Mo, a most cruel twist of fate. And Garcia's been pinned.